everyone. Good afternoon. How are we all doing? If you can hear me loud and clear, can you just give me a thumbs up? Awesome. Thank you very much, those of you who responded. Good job. Okay, thank you very, very much for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. Yes, it's after lunch. We're all feeling a bit sleepy. I don't know about you, but yes, I am a bit sleepy. Okay, but we're all here and we're all going to learn some stuff today. So thank you all for joining me. Hope your week has been okay. All right, we're 1 week closer to the March holidays, right? Which is great. That's the only thing I think I look out for. And I think you as well. Okay, but before we start today, right, we've got a couple of things to focus on. Okay, students, what we're going to do today is we're going to do oral. Okay, we're going to do both reading aloud as well as your stimulus days, right? And then we're going to move on to some grammar and vocab practice. Okay, and I know I've included for you a grammar quiz as well. I do hope that we will have time to go through that as well. Okay, so let's just quickly start off with the oral practice first, but before that, let me just go through some basic rules. Yeah, if you've attended my live lesson before, you know that basically only one person speaks at a time, right? Which is why all of you, if not most, yeah, are muted, right? Okay, all web cameras to be turned off, please. Only when you're responding and you would like to turn it on, then you can consider that to turn it back on. Okay, welcome Hari Haran, right? And I think you said that you're new to live lessons. Good job. Okay, thank you for joining us today. All right, and remember, students, we all practice respect for each other. Okay, so lack of respect will not be tolerated. All right, okay, now let's start with just a brief introduction of your oral communication paper. Okay, as we all know, right? Okay, your oral, actually for you, it will be just, I believe, okay, so this is the PSLE scheme for oral, right? But for you, it may not be so applicable because it depends on your school. Most of you will be having to do with 16 marks for your oral, right? But for PSLE, please take note, it's a total of 30 marks, okay? 10 marks for reading and 20 marks for stimulus. I will not go into detail because this is basically what you're going to be preparing for your PSLE at the end of the day. So I'll just briefly let you know so that you know what is to come ahead, maybe in 2 or 3 years' time. Okay, main purpose of reading is very simple. Okay, let me just highlight it to you without all these crazy words. I know this is a large amount of words, right? Okay, basically you read with good pronunciation, clear articulation, and appropriate intonation. You deliver the message, you deliver it clearly and well. Okay, to convey information, ideas, and feelings in a passage. Basically, that's it. Okay, remember students, do not rush through the passage, maintain a good pace, right, as well as a fluent reading of the passage whenever you can. Okay, in fact, it is a must that you have to do it. All right, remember what are you assessed on? Your ability to pronounce and articulate words clearly, right? As how I'm reading now, you make sure you pronounce each word very clearly so that the listener is able to not only hear you, but able to understand what you're saying. Because at the end of the day, students, you are delivering a message. Right, so when you're delivering a message, you need to remember that the person needs to be able to understand you, right? You're not just talking again. The person has to like listen, right? But no, the person has to be able to understand you. Okay, now things that we should take note of, just remember this acronym, right? Is your appropriate intonation, stress, pace, and pauses. Okay, at the end of the day, what is to be expected of you at the end of primary 3 and 4 will be that you can pace yourself very well. Do not rush through the passage, right? Have your pauses at appropriate junctures. Okay, and of course, you articulate your words very clearly. Okay, that's where your clear pronunciation for C comes in. Okay, and try as much as possible to put yourself in the context of the passage, right, by being expressive, your expressiveness. Okay, students, now, what does it mean to be expressive? To pretend to be the character and speak like how the character is feeling. If the person is angry, try as much as possible to insert the anger into the voice, okay? Darwin, can we please turn off our web camera? Thank you, sweetie. Okay, now, stress or emphasize on some words to show their emotions, okay? Basically to demonstrate what they're feeling, right? And avoid reading too fast, okay? This is so that you can relay the correct emotion across. So for example, if someone is sad, you can't read that speech or that dialogue of someone being sad as very quickly because then nobody says, you know, I'm very sad. Nobody says that. Usually they'll be like, I'm feeling very sad, right? It's usually very melancholic, sounds like very depressive tone, right? And it's very slow. Nobody says it very quickly. Then you wouldn't be sad. You would be like from confused, I think, right? Okay, now, some things to take note of, students. What kind of passage are you going to read, right? Is it an announcement, a speech, or a report, right? What kind of passage is it, okay? What is the purpose of the passage? Is it about someone asking for help, or is it telling a story? Okay, and remember who you are delivering the passage to, right? Who is the text for? Is it just an announcement for pupils, or is it a fiction text? Is it make-believe? Okay, now, to practice whatever we've just gone through, okay, just remember some tips again. Clear and consistently good pronunciation, appropriate intonation, do not hesitate. That doesn't mean to rush through, okay? Please remember to do not rush through as well, right? Pace yourself appropriately. Take note of the context of the passage, and of course, use the context to effectively means to convey the information well, right? The information, ideas, and feelings of the passage well. Okay, students, now let's just go into one practice. Okay, imagine you're telling a story to your friends. Read the story aloud so that they will enjoy listening to you. Okay, let me have some volunteers. We'll see how many paragraphs we have. Okay, each color is one reader. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 readers. Can I have volunteers, please? Anybody wants to volunteer to read? Please raise your hands. Okay, thank you so much. Sudipta. Okay, anybody else? Jovia, yes, thank you. Anybody else? The other 2 paragraphs. Okay, Gautam, very good. I like your name. It reminds me of, you know what? Batman. Okay, anything else? Sorry, just one more person. Hayden, would you like to read? Okay, Hari Haran, sorry. You have to press the button, darling. Wait, Hari Haran. Okay, students, if you want to chat me, you can chat me. I'll try to read as I go along, okay, so that I can engage you guys as well. Okay, 30-second flash. Please take note of the paragraph and the readings. Okay, 30 seconds. I'll move on to the next one, then we can start reading. Yeah, let's go.